veteran Jamal Crawford is an American professional basketball player who currently plays for the Los Angeles Clippers of the National Basketball Association. Crawford stands at 6'5" inches and weighs 200 lb. Crawford played his high school basketball for Rainier Beach High School, a basketball powerhouse in Seattle, before committing to play for the University of Michigan. Crawford was selected by the Cleveland Cavaliers but was traded on draft day to the Chicago Bulls. In his career he has also played for the New York Knicks, Golden State Warriors, Atlanta Hawks, and Portland Trail Blazers. He won the NBA's Sixth Man of the Year award in both 2010 and 2014, becoming just the fourth player in NBA history to win the award twice. He currently holds the record for most career four-point plays made with 44. High school and college career: Crawford attended Rainier Beach High School in Seattle, where his number is retired. At Rainier Beach, Crawford was a standout player who led the Rainier Beach Vikings to victory in the 1998 WIAA State Championship. Rainier Beach High School is also where fellow NBA and NCAA basketball players Doug Christie, Nate Robinson, Terrence Williams, and C.J. Giles attended. After high school, Crawford attended the University of Michigan, where he was given a 6-game suspension by the NCAA for violating rules on amateurism and extra benefits received by Seattle businessman Barry Henthon. Crawford served his suspension and ended up averaging 16.6 points, 2.8 rebounds, 4.5 assists and 1.1 steals as a starter for the Wolverines. He then declared eligible for the 2000 NBA Draft. NBA career: Chicago Bulls. Crawford was drafted in 2000 as a freshman by the Cleveland Cavaliers but was traded on draft day to the Chicago Bulls for their pick, Chris Miam. In his rookie year Crawford started in 8 of the Bulls' 82 regular season games. In his rookie year Crawford struggled with his shot, shooting just 35.2% from the field. Despite his low shooting percentage, Crawford scored in double digits 10 times and ended the season averaging 4.6 points, 1.5 rebounds and 2.3 assists. In his second NBA season, Crawford played in only 23 games due to injury, starting in 8 of these games. Though limited by injury, in this season he improved in nearly every statistical category, averaging 9.3 points, 1.5 rebounds, 2.4 assists. In his third year with the Bulls, Crawford played in 80 games, starting in 31. Crawford became a major component of Bill Cartwright's offense, and continued to improve statistically, averaging 10.7 points, 2.3 rebounds, 4.2 assists and 1 steal per game. The Bulls missed the playoffs with a record of 30-52. Crawford's fourth year in Chicago was his last. In the season Crawford averaged 17.3 points, 3.5 rebounds, 5.1 assists and 1.4 steals. During the season Crawford became the starting shooting guard for the Bulls. Crawford had his best game as a Bull, scoring 50 points and drilling 6 to 11 three-pointers, versus the Toronto Raptors on April 11, 2004. The Bulls finished at 23-59 in what was Scottie Pippen's last year in the NBA. Prior to the 2004-05 season, Crawford was traded, along with Jerome Williams, to the Knicks for Dikembe Mutombo, Othella Harrington, Frank Williams and Cesare Tribansky. New York Knicks. Crawford joined another young rebuilding team in the Knicks. Crawford started in 67 games for the Knicks, averaging 17.7 points, 2.9 rebounds, 4.3 assists and 1.4 steals. Crawford had many games in which he scored over 20 points, most noticeably a 41-point effort in which he made 17 to 25 shots against the Charlotte Bobcats on December 4, 2004. The Knicks failed to qualify for the playoffs. Crawford in his second year in New York took a reduced sixth-man role under head coach Larry Brown. In the role he averaged 14.3 points, 3.1 rebounds and 3.8 assists. The Knicks failed to make the playoffs with a 23-59. For the 2006-2007 season the Knicks went a new direction, hiring Isiah Thomas to be the new head coach. He became the fourth head coach for the Knicks in 3 years. Crawford only played in 59 games due to injury but averaged 17.6 points, 3.2 rebounds, and 4.4 assists. In 2007 to 2008 Crawford averaged 20.6 points, 2.6 rebounds and 5.0 assists. Crawford provided one of the few bright spots for the 23-59 Knicks on January 26, 2007, when he scored a career-high 52 points, hitting 16 shots in a row at one point. He hit 8 straight three-pointers, one short of the team record set by Latrell Sprewell in 2002. In 2008 to 2009 Crawford only played in 11 games for the Knicks before being traded to the Golden State Warriors for Al Harrington. Golden State Warriors. Crawford was a good fit in Don Nelson's run-and-gun offense because of his three-point shooting, ball handling and quickness. Crawford played in 54 games for the Warriors, starting in all of them. There he averaged a near 20 points a game, with 1.5 rebounds and 4.4 assists. On December 20, 2008, Crawford scored 50 points versus the Charlotte Bobcats in a 110-103 victory for the Golden State Warriors. He became the fourth player in NBA history to score 50 points or more with three different teams, doing so with the Bulls, the Knicks, and the Warriors. The Warriors did not qualify for the playoffs. They traded Crawford to the Atlanta Hawks for guards AC Law and Speedy Claxton. Atlanta Hawks. When Crawford joined the Atlanta Hawks in 2009, the team had made the playoffs the last two seasons. On January 15, 2010 Crawford hit the game-winning three-pointer at the buzzer for the Hawks in a game against the Phoenix Suns. The Hawks won 102-101. On February 3, 2010, Crawford set an NBA record for most career four-point plays in the fourth quarter of a home win against the Los Angeles Clippers, passing Reggie Miller. He currently has 44 for his NBA career. Crawford averaged 18.0 points, 2.5 rebounds and 2.0 assists off the bench, backing up All-Star guard Joe Johnson, and Mike Bibby. Crawford was a leading candidate for the NBA's Sixth Man of the Year award and eventually won. The Hawks, led by Joe Johnson, Josh Smith, Al Horford, Mike Bibby and Crawford, qualified for the playoffs. The clinching turned out to be Crawford's first trip to the playoffs. Crawford had the record for longest tenured player without playing in a playoff game. Crawford and the Hawks advanced past the Milwaukee Bucks in 7 games. Crawford led all scorers with 22 in the decisive Game 7. The Hawks were eventually swept by the Orlando Magic. In his second season in Atlanta, the Hawks fired coach Mike Woodson and hired Larry Drew. Crawford regressed from his 2009 to 2010 season but still had a solid season off the bench, averaging 14.2 points, 1.7 rebounds and 3.2 assists. Crawford was considered for the Sixth Man of the Year award but lost to Lamar Odom. The Hawks made it to the playoffs once again, this time as the 5th seed in the Eastern Conference. The Hawks defeated the Orlando Magic but were defeated in 6 games by the Chicago Bulls. Portland Trail Blazers. On December 15, 2011, Crawford signed with the Portland Trail Blazers. He averaged nearly 14 points in 60 games, while having a career-high free throw percentage of 92.7% in the lockout-shortened season. The Trail Blazers did not make the playoffs with a record of 28-38. Los Angeles Clippers. On July 11, 2012, Crawford signed with the Los Angeles Clippers. During the 2012 Euro 13 season, Crawford averaged 16.5 points per game, 1.7 rebounds per game, and 2.5 assists per game in 29.3 minutes per game. He played 76 games that season. He also finished in second place in voting for the 2013 NBA's Sixth Man of the Year award, edged out by J.R. Smith. In the opening round of the playoffs, the Clippers were defeated by the Memphis Grizzlies in 6 games. During the 2013 playoffs, Crawford averaged 10.8 points per game, 2 rebounds per game, and 1.7 assists per game. During the 2013 Euro 14 season, Crawford averaged 18.6 points, 3.2 assists, and 2.3 rebounds per game in 69 games played. His 18.6 points per game were the most ever for a bench player who had at least 1,000 points in a season. On May 8, 2014, Crawford was named the 2014 NBA's Sixth Man of the Year, winning the award for the second time in his career. He led all NBA reserves in scoring with 18.6 points per game, helping the Clippers finish with their best record in franchise history. Player profile: standing at 6 feet and 5 inches and weighing 200 pounds, Crawford is a shooting guard, but sometimes plays point guard. Crawford is known for his ability to get past his opponents with his creative ball handling and pull up for three-pointers consistently, thereby allowing him to space the floor for his team. While not a prolific rebounder or passer, Crawford has averaged 2.5 rebounds and 3.7 assists for his career. Personal: on August 23, 2014, Crawford married Tori Lucas. Notable people attending his wedding were Blake Griffin, Matt Barnes, Chris Paul, DeAndre Jordan, Spencer Hawes, Isaiah Thomas, and Nate Robinson. NBA career statistics: regular season, playoffs. See also, List of National Basketball Association career 4-point play leaders, List of National Basketball Association career 3-point scoring leaders, references. External links: career statistics and player information from NBA.com, or a basketball-reference.com.